Let us suppose that you know the game well enough for right now. This isn't a lesson on how to play a theft deck, but how not to be the most hated player at the table while playing one. Stealing stuff isn't cool, but stealing stuff can be cool, and that's why we're here. First, let us break down the types of thieves we see most often. Then we will explore how a thief can keep the heat off their back while still swiping big loot.
And what fate befalls mutineers? Now we know the answer to that.
Edward Teach, the port-raising pillager who cares nothing for politics. These players just want triggers and will attack into anyone that they think they can get them from. In our experience, these tend to be the most common types of theft deck pilots, doing their very best to get their grubby mitts on as many stolen cards as they can each game. Obviously, we could have used P5, but we wanted to be true to our roots. Arsène Lupin, the Gentleman Burglar. They do not steal trinkets, but they do lift huge valuables, all while being very direct and upfront. They may even offer an opportunity to reclaim stolen property, making their ignoble antics a little more forgivable.
Oh, merry man!
Did he use the Shrek one? I really hope he didn't. Robin Hood. They steal from those in power, attacking players with the most powerful decks, or with the most threatening board state. These acts will make you look like a symbol of hope, instead of the scrounging rat kicking other losers and stealing their stuff. Which brings us to the video's topic, theft deck etiquette. Ask before touching other people's cards. And if they say no, you just gotta respect that. You don't have the right to take someone's stuff just because cardboard says you can. Consent is the key to all games with imaginary rules. Oh, and if they say no to you taking their cards, it's still your responsibility to keep track of what you've stolen. Being a criminal is not meant to be easy. And if they do let you take their card, remember, be gentle with other people's cards. That means don't bend, flick, or unsleeve them like they're yours, because you know they're not. No one is gonna mind you being gentle with their expensive cardboard rectangle, but they will mind the opposite, so be respectful. Familiarize yourself with the kinds of cards you're looking to take. More or less comes down to don't spend too long thumbing through somebody's deck, and if you have to do that once, please don't do that multiple times. Like if you run sadistic sacrament effects, you should know the types of things you're looking for when you target a player. Even before you resolve the spell, you should be thinking about it. Forethought is key to not looking like a bumbling henchman rather than the cunning thief that we both know you are. Don't deny your opponents any resource but that which you've stolen. You can play control, but stacks in a thief deck is just a turd on a urinal cake sandwich. Don't do this. It's really hard to like defend someone doing this. It's just please don't do this. Don't do this. Please don't do. Try to steal one particular thing from one particular place. Focus is imperative. Will you steal artifacts, creatures, lands? Taking everything from players will force them to blast your thieves before they feel safe to resolve stuff again. That, and the more zones your opponents have to worry about losing things from, the more likely they'll try to just kill you and be done with the headache. Decide, before you build the deck, where you most want to take things from, or what it is you want to steal the most. And since we're on this deck building detour, if you plan on fishing out another player's win con, still have your own prepared just in case. Don't rely on them. Use what you steal. Having a stack of your cards left in exile because the theft player exiled them and never did anything with them is the worst feeling and sours a lot of feelings towards the theft player and their deck. Remember, nothing makes the proletariat madder than seeing the wealth you've stolen from them. We hope this helps you be less of an annoying tool. There's nothing wrong with wanting to force people to share, but please don't be a chode about it. If you want another video like this, be sure to like and leave a comment because the algorithm really likes that. Until next time, we've been Rude Kaiser, helping each of you to sharpen your ears.